So the other day I talked about anchoring and how it's super important. Everybody knows Pavlov's dog. It was basically how the brain gets conditioned when it's exposed to a certain event. There's stimuli that happens, and the good news is you can actually change your trigger responses. I believe in this wholeheartedly. I'm gonna share how this helped me. I'm a super driven person, a lot of ambition, and really understand and am in tune to my own energy. And I know when I do certain things, my energy gets boosted. But there's that little gremlin inside that always wants to interfere and disrupt everything we do. It's that little voice in our head. Through being coached and also with self-reflection, I've actually been able to remap a response that I have. My ideal day starts out at 5 o'clock in the morning. I take my dogs for a walk. I do my Ayurvedic routine in the morning. Just connect with myself and my energy, my soul, and I enjoy nature outside with my dogs. And then I go to the gym before work. And then when I come into work, I am hyper-focused and I have all this energy. And then after work, I go do karate, Toastmasters, I'll go out dancing, or a girls' night out. All of these things fuel my energy. And then when I go home, I do some self-care routines with my skin and my hair. Pampering is amazing. Then I get to go to bed. Throughout the whole day, I am learning, growing, and evolving. But sometimes, and probably often, TikTok or posting things will keep me up a little bit late, and then my next day is totally disrupted, and I don't do the things that I intend to, and my ideal day doesn't happen. Over time, I can actually see the differences on how myself changes. If I stay not mobile, I don't exercise, I don't move, I don't do all these things with the energy, I become a very decrepit old lady. But if I do the things that I intend to, that falls in line with my goals, my values, my ideal self, I become that hot 70-year-old later and beyond. How did I map this out? I identified my start point, and then I identified my end points, and I figured out what would motivate me into that next beat. You ever sit there sometimes and you're just like, I know I should do the thing, but I'm so comfortable in my bed, I don't want to get out. Well, that's exactly what was happening with me. This is me, this is my share, so everyone's gonna have their own mapping. And we do explore this in a coaching session if anchoring is something that interests you. I will say, if I'm staying in bed, I'm being lazy. And then I'm gonna judge myself and how do I really feel? And I feel disgusted with myself because I see that future vision of myself and I don't wanna be that person because that's not me. And then that disgusted feeling I feel to that little gremlin voice in my head, I get angry with it. And if you didn't know, with energy, anger could actually be a positive fuel. And that forces me to spring out of bed and go do my thing. And I will tell you, by the time I walk down the driveway with the dogs outside, I am already feeling invincible. So this is how I get from being lazy to feeling invincible. That's my story.